Warsaw Lady Tigers. Starting at a guard, a 5'7" senior, number 2, Brooke Zartman. Also a guard, a 5'6" senior, number 4, Alexis Neely. Also a guard, a 5'9" senior, number 10, Jocelyn Bricker. At forward, a 5'11" junior, number 12, Reagan Huss. And rounding out the lineup for the Lady Tigers, a 5'8" senior, number 13, Kyra Kaiser. Your Lady Tigers are coached by Lenny Krabs.
And our officiating crew is one that we know very well. It's Brett Patrick, Tim Smith, and Kirk Robinson. Northwood in black uniforms, Northwood in red across the front, white numbers, red trim along the sides. Warsaw in their home uniforms, whites with black numbers and orange trim and orange down each side. It'll be Bricker to jump it up against Davis. Warsaw Lady Tiger basketball going for win number 800 all-time here tonight as they open up conference play against Northwood. Tim Smith has the ball, talking with Addie Davis and Jocelyn Bricker, says something funny to both of them. They both laugh. Up she goes. And we're underway. Northwood wins the tip. They'll work to the near end here in the opening half. And right away, Warsaw comes out and traps. At the center circle, it's Everingham. Everingham back to the middle, and a foul called on Bricker 10 seconds into the game. Bricker ran into the back of Everingham. It'll be out of bounds to the Lady Panthers. They'll play it in right in front of the scores table. Ella Balasa, B-A-L-A-S-A, will throw it in for the Panthers. She gets it into Everingham. She's trapped, ball tipped out of bounds by Huss. Warsaw a 1-3-1 half-court zone defense. Zartman in the front, Bricker, Kaiser, and Huss in the middle, and Neely, the safety in the back. And the inbounds pass is tipped away and taken away. Zartman with the steal. She'll flip it back to Huss. Huss out top to Neely, open from 22. It's good. Alexis Neely, with that make, has made 9 of her last 18 three-point shots. Warsaw leads 3-0. To midcourt, Davis picks up her dribble against Neely, finds a cutting Balasa. Balasa picks up her dribble against Zartman. Warsaw man-to-man this trip. Back to Everingham. Everingham falls down with the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to belong to Warsaw. If you're watching on the Tiger Broadcast Network, we welcome you. And if you're watching, you saw that Kirk Robinson was just about ready to raise his arm and call a foul there, but he did not. We're a minute in, Warsaw leads 3-0. Zartman back to Bricker at the top. Jocelyn in the lane, triple teamed, back to Neely, down to Zartman, open for 3, no good. Long rebound, tipped to the baseline, grabbed by Davis for Northwood. Long pass up ahead. Hill in from the left, lost the ball out of bounds. Huss touched it last. It remains Panther ball. And it will be Balasa to throw it in down below us. Force on a man-to-man, as they often do under Lenny Krebs. Inbounds pass tipped away, taken away. Bricker the steal, races in and scores. Bricker with her first 2. Now 8 away from tying Julie Cease for number 2 on the all-time scoring list at Warsaw. 5-0 Lady Tigers. Deep in the backcourt. Balasa, long pass, tipped out of bounds into the Warsaw bench by Kyra Kaiser. We played a minute and a half. Warsaw won the JV game 59-15. They've won 7 in a row. On the inbounds, Balasa down to the corner in front of the Warsaw bench to Hill. Hill up the baseline, got around the corner, but stepped out of bounds. Huss nudged her, but not enough to draw a foul. And we're going to quickly have a timeout taken here by Taylor Burkhardt. 6:21 left to go here in the opening quarter. It's Warsaw 5, Northwood nothing. We're back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, car stalls won't start, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, I reckon any state, and need the best rates, take the next step, call record the net, go with the guys who got the best tools, if you get in a wreck, they'll come and get you, bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, call record the net, to come and get you, remember when you get in a wreck, call record the net.
Find out what's happening in your community on In the Know, Saturday mornings at 7 on News Now Warsaw.
Roger Grossman back in the Tiger Den. 5-0 Lady Tigers. Bricker with the ball right side, Zartman. Back to Bricker near the center circle. Then back to Zartman in the right corner. She'll throw it inside Neely. Good pass inside Neely. Strong to the basket. May have been tipped from behind by Markham. And the loose ball is grabbed by Northwood. Rebound to Markham. She'll get it out to Everingham. And then Balassa brings it across the line. Drives into the lane on Zartman. Throws up an off-balance left-handed shot. No good. Bricker the rebound. Up ahead to Kaiser, who takes it in. Oh, she missed the layup. She had a wide open layup and missed it. And it's still 5-0. Long pass down the court. Grabbed by Markham. And traveling soon to be called against Northwood. Taylor Burkhart takes his hands, palms down, and says, slow down. It's hard to do when Warsaw is so good at speeding teams up. Bricker to the right elbow for Neely. Neely had the ball knocked out of her hands. Couple dribbles now to Huss. One answer across to Zartman. Zartman outside the lane to Huss. Open right side three. No good. Rebound. Grabbed by Kaiser. She stole the rebound. Huss in from the right. Across to Bricker. Open for three. Rimming. No good. Tipped by Kaiser. Grabbed by Kaiser again. And she's grabbed and a foul called. Kyra Kaiser got 2 offensive rebounds she had no business getting. And because of that, she gives her team another chance. The foul is called on Everingham. That's her first. It'll be out of bounds to Neely and the Lady Tigers. In the corner to Bricker. Out to Zartman from 22 straight out. It's no good. Kaiser again the rebound. Back up, no, but she's fouled. This time she'll be rewarded with free throws with 5:06 left to play in the opening quarter. Markham with the foul, her first, team second. Subs are waiting at the scores table. As Kaiser goes to the free throw line, this has not been a happy place for Kyra. 0 for 4 on the season so far. First one's up, and that one's good. Kaiser averages 4 points a game. She has her first of this night. Warsaw leads 6-0. Bricker is out, and Reagan Robinson is in. Kaiser's going to get a break if she makes this free throw, and she does. She puts them right down the middle. And here comes Kaylee Goheen into the game for Warsaw. 7-0 Warsaw, and the 1-3-1 three-quarter court press begins. Up the far side is Balassa. To midcourt to Davis, pass deflected and chased down to below us to Hill. Hill is immediately surrounded by white-shirted Lady Tigers. She bounces it off of Huss. Then it goes out of bounds to Northwood. Bad spot to throw it in. Balassa literally below us, almost in the corner. Gets it into Everingham. Out to Davis. Davis, reverse pivot, out for Balassa. Balasa. Balassa, Markham on the right wing. Tries the baseline. Robinson is guilty of pushing. Reagan with her first foul. That's the second against Warsaw in the quarter. And it'll be out of bounds to the Lady Panthers. Bricker into the game. Neely gets a break at 4:38 of the opening quarter. And it'll be Balassa to throw it in. Looking to the near corner. Caught down here below us by Davis. Davis works her way to the edge of the lane. Shoots it over Haas and got it the rim. Got the kind, gentle bounce to get Northwood on the board. It's 7-2. Bricker in the lane. Into the corner, Zartman. Zartman outside the lane, 15-footer, way short. Rebound grab by Markham for Northwood. Gives back to Balassa, to Everingham near midcourt. And she'll bring it to the line and across. Picks up her dribble, throws it low, but picked up by Claire Hill. Hill dribbles it above the volleyball line, then through a backdoor pass. It's deflected and stolen by Zartman. Zartman in transition. In for the left, 3-on-3. Takes it herself, but lost the ball on the way in. That's out of bounds to Northwood. She made a great move, did the hard part of it, and could not finish. She'll come out, and Neely checks in for the Lady Tigers. There's some confusion as to whose ball it is. It's Northwood ball. And Warsaw's coming with full court pressure. On the inbounds, Davis throws as far as she can, looking for Markham. Markham tracks it down, is able to stop. Shot it, missed it. Got her own rebound. Back up, blocked by Goheen. And grabbed by Huss for the Lady Tigers. Neely up the far side, angles the free throw line. Right side, Bricker, open and shooting, and hitting a three-pointer. Her second basket, she's got 5. She's 5 away from tying Julie Cease for number 2 on the all-time scoring list. 10-2 Lady Tigers. Up ahead, Davis, right side against the pressure, threw it inside, and the ball was kicked. And had they not called that, Bricker had the ball and was headed the other way, and nobody from Northwood was going to be able to stop her. But that was the right call. It's out of bounds on the baseline to the Lady Panthers. Ella Balassa will throw it in from there. Looking, and underhands it to the corner for Hill. Hill against Huss, trying to work her way in the lane, and Reagan wants no part of that. And then Hill got free as Huss lost her balance, and it's put in, and it's 10-4. Warsaw by 6, Neely at the top. Right side, Robinson against the Northwood 2-3 zone. Neely started in, then stops. Lobs across to Bricker. Bricker makes a fake out of the right side for Huss. Back out to Bricker. Bricker gets mauled, gets in the lane anyway, and then throws it back to Neely, who steps back for 3, and that's good. Alexis Neely is on fire. She's got 2 3-pointers and 6 points, and Warsaw leads 12-4 with 2:48 left to play here in the opening quarter. Hill in trouble deep in the backcourt. Throws it for Everingham, who had to dive on it, and her foot was out of bounds. Now to give the ball back to Warsaw. Kaiser and Zartman in. Goheen and Huss out at 2:40 of the first. Warsaw in the lead 12-4. And Ivy Leeper will check into the game for Northwood. And Hill will take a seat. Neely to play it in almost from where the three-point arc intersects with the baseline at the east end of the Tiger Den. Neely to the corner to Bricker. Bricker against Leeper. Out top for Zartman. Back to Bricker. 4-3. In and out. Rebound. Oh, bodies collide for it. Robinson tried to dig it out of there. Could not. And it's grabbed by Balassa for Northwood. To Everingham with 2:25 left in the quarter. And Warsaw leading by 8. Down to the near corner. Leeper turns and shoots a 3 in transition. No good. Zartman the rebound for Warsaw. Up ahead to Kaiser. Kaiser traveled. Kaiser's going to get that turnover, but Lenny Krebs is looking at Zartman saying, why did you throw the ball to her way out there? That's not her thing. So it'll be out of bounds to Northwood in the backcourt. It's not been a sharp first quarter for the Lady Tigers, yet they lead by 8, approaching the 2-minute mark of the opening period. Balassa pressure by Robinson. Here comes the double team from behind, and Balassa lost it out of bounds, but it was tipped by a Lady Tiger, and Northwood maintains possession. All the Lady Panthers wearing shoes that are either pink or have pink in them. Davis picks up her dribble, bounces it back for Everingham. Everingham trapped near the midcourt line, double dribbled. Robinson and Zartman had trapped her. She had picked up her dribble, and then she started dribbling again. She dribbled once and immediately threw her head back in disgust because she knew that what she'd done was illegal. And Everingham will come out of the game, and Hill will come in. 1:53 clock running, opening quarter. Warsaw leads Northwood 12-4. Bricker to the line. Right sideline, Zartman back out to Jocelyn. Fakes the pass, drives the free throw line, kicks it out. There's Neely for 3, in and out. Bricker the rebound. She got tied up, but we're going to have a whistle and a held ball. And the air belongs to the Lady Tigers. Not sure where Tim Smith is going. The arrows on the possession arrow machine aren't working, but there's a little light that's on. Zartman way outside, wide open 3, no good. The rebound's grabbed by Northwood, grabbed by Leeper. And Zartman continues the struggle from shooting her shot. The wide open threes in the wing. And there's a reach-in foul called against Kaiser at the other end. Zarbin with just 22 three-pointers in 7 games, which, as we said, is a pretty good total for a normal human being, but she is not normal. 12-4, Lenny Krebs calls a 30-second timeout. 1:19 left to play here in the quarter. We're back in 30 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
You didn't start your business to do taxes. Good thing H&R Block did. Block Advisors by H&R Block serves over 2 million businesses like yours every day. From daycare providers to home contractors and realtors, H&R Block has seen it all. Find a tax expert who understands the ins and outs of your industry. Visit blockadvisors.com/smallbiz and start your small business taxes today.
This is Vicki Wilson from your locally owned H&R Block offices on Walton Boulevard and Commerce Drive.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
News Now Warsaw, WRSW 1480 AM and W259BJ 99.7 FM, Warsaw, Indiana.
Later Panther Bowl after the Warsaw timeout. They'll bring it up against the Warsaw zone. They lob it down in deep. Markham spins the lane, shoots off balance, no good. Bricker the rebound. Bricker takes off running up the middle of the floor. Down court, Kaiser puts it off the glass too hard. Robinson the weak side rebound. Threw it to Neely, went through her hands. Bricker from her knees, got it to Zarbin. Now back to Bricker, open. Takes it down to the baseline. Kaiser slipped it inside Neely, and she's fouled on the way up. Kaiser was so excited about the pass that she got that she shot it literally over the square, up above the square above the basket. It hit the backboard and came all the way across, and Reagan Robinson kept the play alive. The foul is called on Balassa. That's your first. Neely's free throw is good. 7 first quarter points for Alexis Neely, which is a bit of a trend for her. She's had really good first quarters. She had a really good first quarter at Valparaiso. That led to her being the high point scorer with 18 points. That one's up and good too. Neely with 8 points, 2 3-pointers, and 2 free throws. Warsaw leads 14-4 with 53 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. Warsaw coming with three-quarter court pressure, 1-3-1 style. Zartman at the front. Balassa to the line, lob down deep, good pass down deep. Shot up and in by Leeper. Leeper got behind the Lady Tigers and scores to make it 14-6. Zartman curls off a screen for 3, that's good. Her 282nd three-pointer of her career makes it 17-6. Lady Tigers with 27 seconds left to play here in the period. Across the line against the press, Hill. Trapped along the sideline in front of the Warsaw bench, they get it out. Now Balassa against a 1-3-1 half-court trap, has room and shoots for 3. Missed it. Neely's got the rebound for Warsaw. Long pass left side, Huss. Takes it to line, shoots from way out, short, rebound. Kaiser comes out of there again. In the lane, Neely, an 8-footer, no good. Kaiser again the rebound, back up at the buzzer, it would not go. After one, Warsaw leads Northwood 17-6. We'll come back with quarter number 2 after this 60-second break on News Now Warsaw.
When it comes to your eyes, there's a lot of noise out there, but in Warsaw, Reinhold & Tolmer is the clear choice. With over 50 years in the community and 4 dedicated doctors bringing over a century of combined experience, we're your trusted partners in eye care. We're open Monday through Friday and select Saturdays because we know your time matters too. Ready to see clearly? Book your appointment at reinholdeyecare.com. Reinhold & Tolmer Eye Care. The faces you know, the expertise you trust.
When you need anything bicycle related, ride over to Trailhouse Village Bicycles in Winona Lake. They've got top quality brands like Trek, Giant, Specialized, Electra, and Aventon e-bikes, plus great bikes for the kids. You'll find accessories, apparel, and components, along with the service department, bike fitting studio, and a selection of pre-owned bikes. Visit trailhousevillage-bicycles.com or stop by 1001 East Canal Street in Winona Lake. Your complete cycling resource. Trailhouse Village Bicycles.
Listen to the Tigers anywhere in the world at newsnowwarsaw.com and on the News Now Warsaw app.
Roger Grossman back with you in the Tiger Den. Warsaw with a 17-6 lead after one over Northwood. Northwood 3 of 9 from the field. They missed both of their three-point attempts. They did not shoot a free throw, while Warsaw was 5 of 19 from the field. That's 26%. 3 of 11 from three-point range, which means they were 2 of 8 from inside the arc and 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Warsaw won the rebounding battle by 5. Warsaw with just 2 turnovers in the first 8 minutes. Northwood had 8. In the lane, Hill with a left-handed shot that missed, and Huss has the rebound for the Lady Tigers. Up ahead, Zartman, right side to the baseline, under the basket area, lost the ball, had it taken away. And then a foul is going to be called on Zartman, trying to get the ball back. Markham stole the ball, and then Zartman bodied up to her, trying to get her to give it up, and she would not. Zartman's first of the second quarter against Warsaw. And they throw a long baseball pass, and Huss saw it coming, picks it off in the center circle. Down to the right side, Zartman for 3, book it. Her second 3 of the game. She's got 6. Warsaw leads 20-6, half a minute into quarter 2. Deep in the backcourt, Everingham. Pressured there by Kaiser. Gets around her far enough to get across the line. Takes it down to the right wing all the way to the baseline and then brings it back out. And Kaiser has been with her the whole time. And 5 seconds is going to be called. Tim Smith was behind the backboard as I look at it from my perch up here in the corner. I could not tell if he was counting. He obviously was. And Northwood commits another turnover, and Warsaw's got the ball back, up by 14. Neely, right wing, against the 2-3 zone. Huss dribbles, throws it across to Zartman. Zartman back to Neely at the elbow, underneath the Kaiser, takes in strong, foul called. Kaiser fouled as she angled from left to right across the lane, and free throws coming up here. Maddie Davis with the foul for Northwood. Her first. Kaiser at the free throw line where she made her first 2 free throws of the season earlier in the first quarter. And Kyra's free throw is up and rimming, and it's in. The 5'8 senior headed to Elmhurst College in Chicago when she graduates. Makes the first one, gets another. That one's no good. Rebound tipped out and grabbed by Everingham for the Panthers. 21-6 Warsaw. It's a little over a minute into quarter 2. Everingham had her pass batted away. Bricker with a steal. Bricker racing in. Down the middle of the floor. One hands it to Zartman. Right corner for 3. Bingo! Zartman with her third 3 of the first half. And it's 24-6 Warsaw. Everingham at the midcourt line. Trapped. Threw it away. Bricker the steal. Races in all by herself. Puts it up and in. And a late foul is called. Bricker with 7 points and a chance for an 8th. And the foul is called against Balassa, who came in there and had no chance of stopping Bricker, but committed the foul anyway, which is her second. And Bricker, who needed 10 to tie Julie Cease, can get to within 2. This one's up, and it's good. Bricker with 8 first-half points. Warsaw 27, Northwood 6. Inbound pass stolen by Bricker, and it's out of bounds. Bricker thought she got fouled. Noah Weldy is into the game for the Lady Panthers. And they throw it in to Balassa. Balassa dribbles once and picks it up. Deep in the backcourt now to Weldy. Weldy pressured by Huss. Huss took a swipe at it, couldn't get it. Now she'll dribble all the way to the far side, and 10 seconds. As soon as that ball was picked up by Weldy on the initial inbound, you knew that there was trouble because they were going to have a hard time. And they went sideways and not forward. And the pressure has really gotten to Northwood here in the first half. Bricker across the line, dribbles left to the free throw line, comes up shooting and missing. Now the rebound's grabbed by Hill for Northwood. Outlets to Weldy on the far side, throws a long pass ahead, and Huss picks it off. Huss down court to Bricker, underneath for 2. Bricker's got 10. She's tied Julie Cease. with 1,339 points for number 2 on the all-time Lady Tiger scoring list. 5:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Warsaw leads 29-6. They lob ahead to midcourt, grabbed by Davis. Davis will bring it up herself, shoots a 3, block from behind. Bricker with the block. Neely racing down the middle of the floor, fakes the pass, stripped away. Bricker could not save it. It's out of bounds to Northwood. Jocelyn Bricker. That was Northwood calls timeout, so we'll go with that. 5:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Warsaw at 29, Northwood 6. Back in 60 seconds on News Now Warsaw.
Your local auto owners insurance agency is the W.R. Hall Insurance Group. Hi, this is Mitchell Hall. For 5 generations, my family's 100 plus years in business are more than just a milestone. We've been building trust for over a century by serving the needs of local clients to the best of our abilities. We offer the best quality service that comes with the experience and industry insight by providing home, auto, business, farm, and life insurance. Let us at W.R. Hall Insurance Group find out if auto owners insurance makes sense for you.
Our area lakes might be cold and ice could be forming, but now is the time to dream ahead to next year for a great time on the water with help from Splendor Boats. If this past summer you thought about taking your family's summer to the next level, make plans now to see the experts at Splendor. You can buy your pontoon, custom-built catamaran, or boat accessories at Warsaw's only marina on East Winona Avenue, or visit the original Splendor Boats location on State Road 15 in Silver Lake, and online at SplendorBoatsWarsaw.com. Splendor Boats thanks you for a great year and looks forward to serving you even better in the years ahead.
This is the Warsaw Tigers Sports Network, 99.7 FM, 1480 AM, NewsNowWarsaw.com, and the News Now Warsaw app.
Thanks to Steve Scott back at the radio station. Warsaw 29, Northwood 6, 5:18 clock running second quarter. Balassa to the middle of the court for Weldy. Back to Balassa. Balassa takes into the free throw line. He's swinging around to the corner. 3 is blocked out of bounds. Bricker got her hand on that one as Davis was trying to pull the trigger on a three-point shot. That's a girl that is 6'1", having her shot blocked by Bricker, who's 5'9". At the inbound, they lob it out to Davis on the right wing. Then back to Balassa. Balassa against Zarbin. Throws it down to the baseline for Markham. Markham wheels in and shoots it over top of Kaiser. Shot no good. Weak side rebound grab by Weldy, and then the ball was kicked by Huss, and it will be out of bounds to the Lady Panthers. And it'll be inbounded right down here below us. Balassa, who is their designated throw-in person, will put it in against a 2-3 zone. She throws it in and gets it right back. Dribbles it out to Weldy. Balassa outside the lane. Markham faces up. Drives into a double team, lost the ball. Bricker with the steal. Bricker racing down. Angles left. Foul called. Foul called at the other end. Noah Weldy's going to get the foul. That'll be her first. And out of bounds to the Lady Tigers. Again, Jocelyn Bricker has tied Julie Cease for the number 2 on the all-time scoring list. Neely left side 3 is in. Neely's got 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. First half. She's got 11 points. It's 32-6 Lady Tigers. Balassa deep in the backcourt. Picks up her dribble back there deep. Lobs ahead, stolen by Huss. Huss drives in from the left, got tripped up, and a foul called. Let's see if they call this shooting. They will not. Huss is a little slow to get up. I don't think she really had time to protect herself. So I'm guessing that she hit an elbow or a knee. Looks like a knee. Nope, she's flexing that elbow. And Kyra Kaiser's out of the game. Aaron McManus in for the Lady Tigers with 4:15 left to play in the half. And Daly to play it in baseline left. Lobs it out for Zartman. Zartman drives right down to Bricker on the wing. Bricker to the baseline, steps back, now dribbles in, back to Zartman. 25-footer straight out, rimming, no good. Markham the rebound for Northwood. Outlets to Balassa. Balassa across the line. Far side of the center circle, tried the middle. Reagan Huss just won't let her pass. Out to Weldy. Weldy to the near side to Hill. Hill, couple of dribbles. Picks up her dribble, throws it across the lane for Davis. Davis against McManus will fall and fire on the baseline and miss it. And Bricker's got the rebound there. Bricker on the run down the middle. Races around one defender. Around two to the basket. Scores! There it is. Bricker with 12 points. She's the number 2 scorer in the history of Lady Tiger basketball. It's 34-6. Bricker in classic form took it the full 84 feet. Grabbed the rebound, went all the way down, and put it down the well. Balassa missed for 3, no good. Rebound grabbed by Northwood. Inside to Markham. She's fouled by Huss. The list is 2. Jacqueline Leininger and Jocelyn Bricker. Just think about that. Think about all the girls that have played basketball at Warsaw. Only Jacqueline Leininger has scored more points in her career than Jocelyn Bricker. Goheen in, Huss out. First free throw by Markham is no good. Davis is out. Leaper back in for the Lady Panthers. 3:11 left to play in the half. Warsaw leading 34-6. Second free throw is around and no good. Goheen the rebound for the Lady Tigers. In transition, Bricker into the corner. Zartman wide open left side 3. Way off the mark. Neely had the rebound batted at her by Goheen. Neely spins away from a double team. Bricker left side in the corner. Same spot. Zartman for 3. Rimming no good. Goheen the rebound. Back up. Blocked under there. And grabbed out of there by Northwood and Weldy. Weldy into the front court. Out of the right wing for Balassa. Balassa picks up her dribble. Right wing to Hill. Hill tries the baseline. Goheen won't let her. Trying to back her way into the lane. No, nothing doing there from Goheen. Now she lobs back out to Weldy. Weldy had her ball kicked. She tried to pass the ball to Balassa. So it's out of bounds to the Lady Panthers with 2:26 left to play in the half. Warsaw on their way to the 800th win in program history. And this is the 51st season. They lob it into the corner, and Leaper tight-rotes the sideline to stay in bounds. They lob it inside. Oh, Balassa with a great pass inside to Markham. A foul's going to be called against the Lady Tigers. Goheen? Yes. Kaylee with her first. It's a non-shooting foul. It's the third foul on Warsaw in this quarter, and out of bounds to the Lady Panthers. Balassa down below us. Warsaw in a 2-3 zone this time. Lobs it out to the top where it's caught by Davis. Davis, threw it right to Bricker. Bricker crosses over, lost the ball, bats it ahead. Zartman's going to get to it. No, she did not. She stepped on the inline, and it's out of bounds. Here comes Reagan Robinson into the game for Neely with 2:12 left to play in the half. Warsaw leading Northwood by 28. On their way for their 30th consecutive NLC win. The 800th win in program history. Jocelyn Bricker's got 12 first half points and is now number 2 on the all-time scoring list. Balassa picked up on the switch by Robinson, down to the near corner Leaper. Leaper throws it outside the post to Markham, trying to wheel in on Bricker, lost the ball. It's loose at the free throw line, and it's taken away. Robinson the steal. Up ahead to Zartman, in from the right to the basket. Put it up, would not go. That's the kind of year it's been for Brooke. She just can't buy a basket in any way, shape, or form. She did all the hard work, and the ball just won't go in. Bad pass taken away. Bricker another steal. Bricker lost a handle on it again. Tracks it down in the left corner this time and then got fouled. Balassa, I think. That's the 5th team foul. Yes, Balassa with her 3rd with 1:28 left to play in the half. Warsaw leading 34-6. Bricker to the free throw line. 2 for 2 in this game. Free throw up, short. Short and wide to the right. One more coming up for the Butler-bound senior. And that one's up, and it's good. 2 out of 3 at the line for Joss. 13 points. 35-6 Warsaw. 1:25 left to play before halftime. And the Surf Internet halftime show comes your way after this 1:15 run out. Everingham picks up her dribble, throws it out top. Bricker tipped it and took it away. It's still loose and picked up by Northwood. Weldy across the line, far side of the center circle. Robinson right there to harass her. She got across the line. Leaper pressured by Zartman. Bounces down to the baseline, Markham. Markham tries to back in against Aaron McManus and puts the half hook up and in. Markham scores, and that gives Northwood 8 points. It's 35-8 with 40 seconds left to play here in the half. Bricker out to the top, right side Zartman, back to Jocelyn in the center circle. Northwood in a zone. Bricker beats it. Double teamed, got grabbed, and a foul called. Neely and Huss immediately run to the scores table with the whistle. The foul is on Weldy, I believe, and that's her second. Yes. Weldy with the foul, her second. Bricker to shoot two. The first one's up, and it rolls around and in. Bricker averages 21 a game. She has 14, 9 in this quarter. Huss in for McManus with 27 seconds left to play here in the half. One more coming up for Jocelyn. Shoots it from her right cheek, rattled it out. Rebound grabbed by Northwood's Markham. Pressure in the backcourt by the Lady Tigers. Everingham up the near sidelines, 18 seconds. Pressure by Robinson. Now they throw it to Markham above the free throw line. She'll try to work in on Huss. Shot it. Oh, a foul called. Foul called against Huss. Tough call there. Somebody on the Warsaw bench made a comment very quickly. One thing you need to know about Tim Smith is that Tim Smith does not like people commenting on his calls. Free throw by Markham. Up and no good. She is 0 for 3 for the game. One more free throw coming for the 5'10 sophomore. That one's up. Oh, and way wide to the right. Rebound to Goheen for the Lady Tigers. 6 seconds to go in the half. Bricker off a screen. Down the lane. Dumps it underneath to Goheen. A perfect play. And Goheen scores. And there's the buzzer. And Warsaw leads at halftime 38-8 over Northwood. First half scoring comes your way on the Surf Internet halftime show, which is next on News Now Warsaw.
This is David Garris from Flowtech Plumbing and Heating, and my wish for you this Christmas and holiday season is that you don't need us this month. However, if you do need us, we're here for you. Water heater tank springs a leak, toilet's backed up, or the furnace won't kick on, we're here for you at Flowtech 24/7. As a Bryant factory authorized dealer, we pledge to do whatever it takes to serve you best. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Flowtech Plumbing and Heating. Go with the flow. Flowtech Plumbing and Heating. Online at flowtechpndh.com.
If you're dreaming about owning your first home but aren't sure where to begin, start with Crossroads Bank. The good people at Crossroads Bank will help you set goals, learn about financing options, and figure out how much house you can afford. Get in touch with the lender today at crossroadsbanking.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS.
Where your bank and your life meet, Crossroads Bank.
Experience and knowledge lead to success. Metzger Property Services has been delivering successful auctions for decades. Metzger is making it easier than ever to bid online by simply going to bidmetzger.com. See dozens of current and upcoming farm, residential, personal property, farm equipment, gun, and antique auctions, both on-site and online only. Thousands of items are on sale and listed now, so why wait? Remember, it's now bidmetzger.com. That's bid, METZGER.com. Metzger Property Services, expanding your horizon generation after generation.
Hi, I'm Alan Oldifer.
And I'm Mike Bergen. We love Kosciuszko County and have had the pleasure of serving our community and clients for over 20 years as Oldifer Bergen & Company.
Now we are excited to become part of the Beacon Point Advisor family. This move allows us to have more time to take care of our clients to help in all of your present and future financial needs. All of our local people are staying and are here to see you on West Market Street in downtown Warsaw. Remember, Aldifer Bergen & Company has partnered with Beacon Point Advisors.
This is Warsaw's Tiger Station. News Now Warsaw, 99.7 FM and 1480 AM.
Halftime in the Tiger Den, Warsaw comfortably in front, 38-8 over Northwood here at halftime. The halftime show is brought to you by Surf Internet. The holiday season brings more to do and more to connect. Smart devices, computers, TVs, and gaming systems all online at once. With Surf Fiber Fast Internet, you'll have the power to do it all. Plans start as low as $30 a month with autopay and include perks like free installation and free Wi-Fi router. Visit surfinternet.com to learn more. First half scoring for the Lady Panthers: Addie Davis, 2 points. Ivy Leeper, 2 points. Tara Markham, 2 points. Claire Hill, 4 points. The 2 points that Markham scored were the only points that the Lady Panthers scored in that second quarter. If she wouldn't have scored those, Warsaw would have had scoreless quarters in back-to-back games. For Warsaw, Kyra Kaiser, 3 points, all at the free throw line. Kaylee Goheen with the 2 right before the buzzer. And already 2 in double figures and 1 really close. Brooke Zartman's got 3 3-pointers and 9 points. Alexis Neely with 11 first-half points. And Jocelyn Bricker with 14 first-half points now is the number 2 all-time scorer in the history of Lady Tiger basketball. Only Jacqueline Leininger has scored more points in the 51 years of Lady Tiger basketball than Jocelyn Bricker. Bricker with 14 first-half points. Warsaw led 17-6 after 1, outscored Northwood in the second 21-2 to give us our 38-8 score. We were never tied. We had no lead changes. Warsaw won the JV game 59-15. They've won 7 in a row. Anya Puthakot with her best shooting night as a JV kid, 18 points, including 3 3-point baskets and 7 out of 10 from the field. They get in the varsity game, Warsaw 38, Northwood 8. We'll give the first half stats next on News Now Warsaw.
Call the Glass Doctor.
It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, and the game is on the line. Ace pitcher Johnny never misses on the mound. He checks the runners, gets the sign, winds up and delivers. Oh no, it's a wild pitch. Look out! If you find yourself on the wrong end of a fastball, call Glass Doctor of Indiana for any glass issue. Auto, home, commercial, or even a custom piece of glass. Here comes the best pitch. Glass Doctor of Indiana has you covered except your eyeglasses and your water glasses. Call Glass Doctor of Indiana to fix your pain.
Finley & Co. Boutique is your one-stop shop for all the women on your holiday list. Hi, this is Jenny. Our friendly and attentive staff is there to help you find the perfect gifts for your loved ones. You'll find the latest women's styles and looks, including denim, trending tops, and holiday wear. And don't forget those stocking stuffers. We have unique gift ideas that you just won't find anywhere else. Can't find what you're looking for? No problem. We also have gift cards. Visit FinleyandCoBoutique.com and watch our socials for holiday updates and upcoming events. Merry Christmas!
Hello, I'm Jay Rigdon with Raphael Pinnock. As you probably know, our physical office is in Warsaw, Indiana, but did you know we practice extensively in the surrounding counties as well? If you reside in Elkhart, Noble, Whitley, Fulton, Wabash, or Marshall counties, our attorneys have experience in active cases in all of those counties as well. We can help you with your personal injury, family law, criminal, and many of the most common legal needs. To schedule an appointment in person or by telephone, call 574-267-6116 for an appointment. Raphael Pinnock, lawyers you can count on.
R&B Car Company in Warsaw wants your car, and we're paying top dollar to get it. At the R&B Car Company Buying Center, our buyers are on site with free appraisals, instant cash offers, and no obligation. Any make, any model, any condition, we'll buy it today. Start at rbcarcompany.com or drive in for a real offer on the spot. Fast, easy, transparent. R&B Car Company. We buy cars. Located on Biomet Drive just off US 30 in Warsaw.
This is Warsaw's news and information station. News Now Warsaw.
Halftime in the Tiger Den as the Warsaw Band entertains. Warsaw 38, Northwood 8 here at halftime. The halftime stats are brought to you by Beacon Point Advisors, formerly Alderfer Bergen & Company. Let them be the head coach of your financial planning team. Same great people at 122 West Market Street in Warsaw, still loving and serving our community even better for all your financial needs. Northwood was 4 of 16 from the field in the first half, 0 of 5 from the arc, 0 of 4 at the free throw line, while Warsaw was 12 of 32 from the field. That's 38%. They were 7 of 13 in the second quarter, so much better after a 5 of 19 first quarter. Warsaw 6 of 17 from three-point range and 8 out of 11 from the free throw line. Warsaw won the rebounding battle 19-16. Warsaw with 5 turnovers in the first half. Northwood with 19, and those 19 turnovers turned into 20 Warsaw points. Again, the 3 big storylines of the night: Warsaw going for program win number 800. They seem to be on their way to that, up by 30 at halftime. Jocelyn Bricker is now the number 2 all-time leading scorer in Lady Tiger history, passing Julie Cease with her 14 first-half points. She needed 10 to tie and 11 to move on. And the Lady Tigers looking for a 30th straight win in conference play, and they're well on their way to that. That's the halftime stats brought to you by Beacon Point Advisors. We start the third after these words on News Now Warsaw.
Bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, car stalls won't start, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, wrecking any state and need the best rates, take the next step, call Record Jeanette, go with the guys who got the best tools, if you get in a wreck, they'll come and get you, bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, call Record Jeanette to come and get you,
Remember, when you get in a wreck,
call Record Jeanette.
Discover that I filed feeling that only your neighborhood tax experts at H&R Block can provide, with guaranteed accuracy and your max refund or your money back. Walk in or make an appointment today to get your taxes squared away at H&R Block.
This is Vicki Wilson from your locally owned H&R Block offices on Walton Boulevard and Commerce Drive.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mitch Reinhold. At Reinhold & Tallmer Eye Care, we have over 100 years of combined experience across 4 trusted doctors. That's a lot of eyes and even more care. We lead hometown eye care with personal service and medical expertise you won't find at a big box store. We're located on Center Street Extension by Ruby Tuesdays, open Monday through Friday and select Saturdays by appointment. Book your exam today at reinholdeyecare.com. At Reinhold & Tallmer, we don't just check your vision, we protect it.
When you need anything bicycle related, ride over to Trailhouse Village Bicycles in Winona Lake. They've got top quality brands like Trek, Giant, Specialized, Electra, and Aventon e-bikes, plus great bikes for the kids. You'll find accessories, apparel, and components, along with a service department, bike fitting studio, and a selection of pre-owned bikes. Visit trailhousevillage-bicycles.com or stop by 1001 East Canal Street in Winona Lake. Your complete cycling resource. Trailhouse Village Bicycles.
Your home for breaking news and weather. This is News Now Warsaw.
The halftime show was presented by Surf Internet. The holiday season brings more to do and more to connect. Smart devices, computers, TVs, and gaming systems all online at once. With Surf Fiber Fast Internet, you'll have the power to do it all. Plans start as low as $30. Visit surfinternet.com to learn more. We have a foul away from the ball or a whistle away from the ball. Ball may have been kicked, so it'll be out of bounds to the Lady Tigers, leading 38-8 over Northwood. On their way to the 800th win in program history, 30 straight Northern Lakes Conference wins. Huss, Neely, Zartman out top for 3. Bang, down the well she goes. Zartman hits a three-pointer to start the third quarter, her 4th of the game. 41-18, the Lady Tigers. 2 points away from the running clock threshold. Everingham dribbles into a double team, got away from it, shot it, missed it. Rebound Markham, back up, Rebound tipped and tipped and tipped again. It's loose on the floor. Davis has it, and we're going to have a held ball. And the air belongs to Northwood. Warsaw Athletics wants to thank their generous corporate sponsors for the 25-26 school year and the following premier sponsors who make live video streaming of Tiger home sporting events free on the Tiger Broadcast Network YouTube channel in cooperation with News Now Warsaw. Thanks to Warsaw Orthodontics, Boggs Automotive, and Lakeside Chevrolet. Ball knocked away by Bricker, taken by Kaiser, and then Kaiser's pass ahead did not connect. And again, from where I'm looking, the pass went behind the backboard, and so I don't know if it was a bad pass or if Bricker just didn't catch it. I have no idea, but I can't tell. Either way, it's a turnover, and Northwood's got the ball back. And then Warsaw's going to get it right back as this ball is thrown away by Everingham. This is a young Northwood team, by the way. Balassa is the only senior on the roster. And it's a very short roster, and with 2 players injured, even more so. Bricker, Neely left to the key beyond the arc. Backdoor pass. There's Bricker wide open for 2. Beautifully executed play by the Lady Tigers. Jocelyn's got 16. It's 43-8, and the running clock is now in effect. Davis down to the baseline. Markham makes a move in the lane. Shot it, missed it. Huss the rebound for Warsaw. Outlets to Neely. Neely angles left. Down toward the left block in the corner to Huss. Huss throws it out to Zartman. Straight out for 3. No good. She got hammered. And a foul called. But they're going to say that she landed first. That's going to be out of bounds. Markham backed into Zartman. And Tim Smith was ready for a fight, and he didn't get one. He walked over in front of the Warsaw coaches to explain, and they said nothing. Oh, Neely tried to throw it down inside, and Davis picked it off for Northwood. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Warsaw 43, Northwood 8. And the ball is knocked away, but Balassa picks it back up. Down the wing for Hill. Hill throws down to the baseline. Markham against Kaiser. Across to the left elbow for Everingham. The back out for Balassa. Balassa back to Everingham. Pressured by Zartman. Warsaw in a zone this trip. At the free throw line, Hill. She'll shoot from there and miss it. Rebound loose in the lane, grabbed by Markham. She puts it back up and in. Taryn Markham's got a couple of baskets, one each in the middle 2 quarters, 43-10. Zartman right side, out to Neely. Back to Zartman on the right. Skip pass across to Huss. Now to Neely at the free throw line. Bricker turns and shoots from there and hits. They left her alone at the free throw line, and she pulled the trigger and knocks home points 17 and 18, 45-10. Across the line for Davis, left side for Balassa. Works her way in the lane, lost the ball, but lost to Markham on the right block. Works her way around Kaiser, missed it, and Neely's got the rebound. Up head to Bricker, flips it back for Zartman for 3, good. A transition 3 for Zartman, her 5th of the game. And it's 48-10. Warsaw leading by 38. Across the line from the foul line, Davis banks it in. Davis banks in a jump shot from 15 feet out. 48-12 should be. Huss to Bricker. Across to Zartman, down to the baseline. Kaiser out to top for Neely. She's open and shooting and hitting. Alexis Neely continues to be on fire from outside. 14 points. And the scoreboard says it's 51-10. I believe that should be 12. Hill at the elbow for Everingham. Out of the corner for Davis. Back out to the top for Hill. Now Hill dribbling between 2 Lady Tigers. Gets it off for Balassa. She'll force up a shot in the lane and bank it in. Ella Balassa in transition. Zartman open 20-footer. Good. Zartman's got 3 this quarter, 6 for the game, and 18 total points. And it's 54. I believe it should be 54-14. I don't believe the score is right. There's a bad pass. Picked off by Huss. Huss whips a pass over the top to Bricker for 2 and a foul. Bricker's got 20 and a chance for 1 more. With 3:05 left to play here in the third quarter. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14. And I believe that they're showing scorekeepers the book. And so they're going to get this fixed. And a timeout's taken here by Northwood. Bricker will be at the line when we come back with 3:03 left to play in the third. 56-14 in favor of the Lady Tigers. We're back here in 30 on News Now Warsaw.
Your local auto owner's insurance agency is the W.R. Hall Insurance Group. Hi, this is Mitchell Hall. For 5 generations, my family's 100 plus years in business are more than just a milestone. We've been building trust for over a century by serving the needs of local clients to the best of our abilities. We offer the best quality service that comes with the experience and industry insight by providing home, auto, business, farm, and life insurance. Let us at W.R. Hall Insurance Group find out if auto owner's insurance makes sense for you.
We have your local news, weather, and sports on News Now Warsaw.
The people at the scorers table are trying to correct the score on the board. It says 56-12, but it should be 56-14. The new scoreboard, on the old scoreboard, it would have been an easy fix. They would have fixed it already, but it's different. So the score is still wrong. And Bricker's at the free throw line looking to complete the three-point play. She shoots it up there, and it rolls in. 21 for Jocelyn. That is her season average. 4 out of 6 at the free throw line. And it's 56-14. Lady Tigers in the lead with 3 minutes to go in the third. Now on the right side is Hill. Hill against man-to-man pressure. Out to the top for Leaper. Left side for Balassa. Balassa worked on by Reagan Robinson. Picks up her dribble. Flips it back for Weldy. Weldy off a screen with a little bit of space, but was unwilling to drive to the basket. Balassa pressured out at the top by Robinson. Robinson won't let her go, and a pushing foul is called against Reagan. And it'll be out of bounds with 2:18 left to play here in the third quarter. And they throw it into Hill in the deep left corner. A jab step and then another. Works her way in on Goheen, threw it up, and a whistle and a blocking foul is going to be called on Kaylee Goheen. That'll be her second. The scoreboard says 57-12. If you're watching on the Tiger Broadcast Network, you see the scoreboard says 12. Northwood really has 14 points. And at the free throw line is Hill. And Hill puts the free throw high in the air, and it's no good. Northwood is a team 54% for the season. They have not shot the ball well at the free throw line tonight. Coming into this quarter, they were 0-4-4. Hill gets another, looking for her third point. She averages a little under 9 a game. That one's in the air. It's no good. Bricker with another rebound for the Lady Tigers. Bricker races all the way down the court, lost the ball, picks it back up. Will slide it to Robinson, who gives it back to Bricker. With 1:48 left to play, Bricker with space, shoots for 3 and good. 24 for Jocelyn Bricker, her second 3 of the game, her 10th of the season. And it's 60-14 in favor of the Lady Tigers with 1:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Balassa outside the three-point arc against Robinson, off a screen to the right. Robinson gets through it. Past the free throw line, grabbed by Hill, dribbled her off her own foot. Robinson stole it. Up ahead, Naley to the left side, to Zartman for 2 in transition. 20 points from Brooke Zartman. Zartman and Bricker have combined for 44 points, and Warsaw leads 62-14. Weldy pressured along the sideline, right in front of the Northwood bench. Out for Balassa. Balassa drives right on Robinson, down the block, forced it up, hit the side of the backboard, no good. Neely the rebound, ahead to Zartman, underneath the Goheen, running the floor for 2. That's what makes her different than a lot of girls her size. She runs the floor beautifully, and she can finish when she gets there. She's got 4, 64-14. Balassa at midcourt. and threw the ball wildly up ahead, and Markham's able to keep it in the front court. 29 seconds. Weldy between the circles. Back to the right for Balassa. She shoots a 30-footer. Short. Good block out by Zartman. And Bricker had the ball go through her hands, but she's picking it up. Up ahead, Zartman wide open. Another three-pointer. It's good. She's got it back. She's got 7 3-pointers. She's got 23 points. 5 seconds left to play in the quarter. Balassa from midcourt. Left side to Hill, and they will run out of time. Through 3, Warsaw 67, Northwood 14. We start the fourth after these words on News Now Warsaw.
Our area lakes might be cold and ice could be forming, but now is the time to dream ahead to next year for a great time in the water with help from Splendor Boats. If this past summer you thought about taking your family's summer to the next level, make plans now to see the experts at Splendor. You can buy your pontoon, custom-built catamaran, or boat accessories at Warsaw's only marina on East Winona Avenue, or visit the original Splendor Boats location on State Road 15 in Silver Lake, and online at SplendorBoatsWarsaw.com. Splendor Boats thanks you for a great year and looks forward to serving you even better in the years ahead.
This is David Garris from Flowtech Plumbing and Heating, and my wish for you this Christmas and holiday season is that you don't need us this month. However, if you do need us, we're here for you. Water heater tank springs a leak, toilet's backed up, or the furnace won't kick on, we're here for you at Flowtech 24/7. As a Bryant factory authorized dealer, we pledge to do whatever it takes to serve you best. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Flowtech Plumbing and Heating. Go with the flow. Flowtech Plumbing and Heating. Online at flowtechpndh.com.
Tiger Talk, presented by R&B Car Company. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. on News Now Warsaw.
Warsaw with a terrific third quarter. They scored 29 points in that period. Brooke Zartman herself had 14 of them. Jocelyn Bricker had 10. We start the fourth quarter with Warsaw in front, 67-14. Warsaw with a ball here at the near end. Robinson, near side for McManus. Out of Robinson. Zartman on the right side. Back out to Reagan. Reagan now to the near side, McManus. Down to the baseline, Goheen. Skips a pass across to Zartman for an open 25-footer. No, not this time. And the rebound's grabbed by Markham. Markham for Northwood. The scoreboard's been corrected. They did that during the quarter break. 67-14 Northwood. With the ball, Warsaw with the lead. About to win their 30th straight NLC game and the 800th win in program history. Markham out on the right, down to the corner, Weldy. Back up the sideline to Davis. A running clock here. Not the whole second half, but pretty close. The outcome was never really in doubt. Weldy against Zartman out on the right. Out to Davis. Now Davis throws it to Balassa. Balassa tries to drive in. Robinson won't let her by. Still trying to work her way in. Goes all the way to the right side. Banks it no good. Zartman comes out of there with it for the Lady Tigers. Zartman back to Robinson. Robinson surveys the scene. Not as Zartman. Back to Reagan Robinson. Oh, and then she had the ball slip off her fingertips as she tried to throw the ball to Bricker. Missed the target by quite a bit. And then the Lady Tigers get it back as Hill throws it away. Stolen by Goheen. Robinson to the basket. Fouled on the way in. Hill with a foul for Northwood. Her second. Free throws coming up for the Lady Tigers. Reagan Robinson will go to the line and shoot 2. Reagan has not scored yet in this game. Trying to change that here. And the left-handed sophomore puts it up and rolls it in. She, coming into this game, was 1 for 3 at the free throw line, and all 3 attempts were on 3-point play opportunities. This is the first time she shot 2 free throws at a time. Second one up, right through this time. She's the point guard of the future. The ball will be in her hands for the next 2 years for the Lady Tigers. Balassa against Zartman. Gets away from her. Down the lane. Shoots it left-handed. Fouled by Zartman. Brooke with her second. Balassa will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. The clock continues to move with 5:51 left to play. Now it stops. Warsaw will go to 7-1 on the season, 1-0 in the conference. Northwood will lose their fourth in their last 5 games and be 0-1 in the league. Melassa makes the free throw. She averages about 8.5 a game. That's her third point. Zartman out. Kelsey ran into the game for the Lady Tigers. Zartman with 7 3-pointers here in the game tonight. They've been waiting for her to break out. Maybe this is it. Second free throw, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Northwood. Oh, nope. Brett Patrick says, my bad. I pointed the wrong way. It should be Northwood ball, and he makes it so. So Melassa will throw it in for the baseline left at the far end. Looking, lobs to Weldy right in front of the Northwood coaching staff. Weldy against Robinson, hands back to Balaz. Balaz dribbles right, gets outside the block, throws up a wild shot over end, no good. Tipped by Bricker, grabbed by Goheen. Up ahead Robinson, 1-on-4, spinorama, shoots it off balance and scores. Reagan Robinson says, nobody here to help? Nah, I got it. She'll spin and bank it from about 8 feet out. 71-15. 3 by Davis, no good. Bricker the rebound for Warsaw. In transition, Bricker lobs it down deep for Goheen, and the pass was wide and went out of bounds. Bricker thought that Kaylee was going to go to the basket. She went down to the block instead. Charlotte Kessler into the game for the Lady Tigers. Bricker out with 4.5 minutes left to go. 71-15 Warsaw. Balasa to the timeline against Kessler. Got another good JV game tonight. And Robinson gets in there and ties him up. Held ball arrow belongs to Northwood. Stay tuned after the game. Final scoring, final stats on the Surf Internet post-game show. Balasa to throw it in. Lobs it out to Weldy between the circles. Spins around, gets it back to Balasa. Now she's pressured by Charlotte Kessler. On the right side for Weldy. Weldy picks up her dribble. Right side for Hill. Hill against McManus. Under the basket, ran out of space and stepped out of bounds. Now to give the ball back to the Lady Tigers with 3:38 and the clock continuing to run. You've got Robinson, Kessler, McManus, Goheen, and Wren out there for Warsaw. Robinson, right side to Wren, back to Reagan Robinson, to the near side McManus. Back to Robinson at the top, back to McManus. Back to Robinson. Robinson, right side Wren, foul line Kessler across to McManus for a 20-footer. It's good. Her second three-pointer of the year. 74-15 Lady Tigers. Warsaw, as we said earlier, this game was never really in doubt, and we're going to have a timeout taken. This is going to be a substitution timeout, so we're going to keep it here. This is the most points Warsaw has scored in a game this season. They scored 69 here against Norwell back on November 8th, and they are, in fact, now going to take a full timeout. So we will too. 2:54 left to play in the game. Warsaw 74, Northwood 15. We're back in 60 on News Now Warsaw.
Farmers work long hours and late nights. That's because ag isn't a job, it's a way of life. Crossroads Bank offers loan solutions to help ag operations succeed for generations. Cattle, crops, equipment, real estate, and more. Find out more from the commercial ag team at crossroadsbanking.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Where your bank and your life meet, Crossroads Bank.
As one of the leading estate sales companies in the area, Metzger Property Services has decades of communal experience between their qualified real estate agents. Metzger lists and sells all types of real estate at auction or private sale. Whether it's agricultural, residential, commercial, or developmental, there is an agent with the experience you need working for you. For sales or acquisitions, private or auction, give them a call and find out the many benefits of buying or selling real estate at auction. Metzger Property Services, expanding your horizon, generation after generation.
News Now Warsaw, WRSW, 1480 AM and W259BJ, 99.7 FM, Warsaw, Indiana.
Welcome back inside the Tiger Den. Play resumes. Balassa throws it inside. Oh, what a catch under there. That is Bridget Parview-Timmer, who made a great catch. Shot it, missed it. McManus the rebound for Warsaw. 74-15 Lady Tigers, 2:30 left. Wren to Robinson at the top, back to Wren on the wing. Down the baseline, Goheen, surrounded, across to McManus, open and shooting and hitting another three-pointer. Aaron McManus rings the bell again. 77-15. Lady Tigers by 61 points. And we're going to have another timeout. This is a substitution timeout. I want to make sure and get kids into the game. I believe that is Taylor's last time out. And Northwood will play it in. Olivia Greenlee's into the game. Natalie Berkey is into the game for Northwood. This is Berkey with the ball, being guarded by Kessler. Ball knocked away by Robinson. Picked back up, though, by Greenlee, and the ball rolls out of bounds off the hands of a Lady Tiger. Miracle Lindsay also into the game for Northwood with 1:40 left to go. McManus with 6 points. It's the 6th time in her career that she has scored 6 points in a game. Lindsay up the baseline under the basket, threw it inside and batted down and taken away by Goheen for the Lady Tigers. 1:20 left to play. McManus at the top. Open is Robinson in the corner for three. Good. Oh, the Lady Tigers have found the target from beyond the arc tonight, especially after the first quarter. It's 80-15 in favor of Warsaw. Lindsay with a jab step, then another. Threw it out top. It went through the hands of Greenlee. Greenlee picks it back up. And then a shot blocked from behind by Robinson. Goheen steals it. Look at Kaylee go down the floor for two. Goheen sprinted down the floor, took it from the free throw line at one end all the way to the basket at the other. 82-15. Greenlee, 29 seconds. Picks up her dribble, thrown away. Robinson the steal, spins around, turns inside, and scores again. Reagan Robinson with 9 points. 15 seconds left to play in the game. Warsaw by 69 points. On the weave, the handoff to Parmu-Timmer. She's got it at the top. Throws it inside for Lindsay. Almost fell down. Ball knocked away, taken away. And the buzzer sounds and the game is over. Warsaw 84. Northwood 15. And twice the Lady Tigers were within one shot of pitching a shutout in a quarter tonight. And they put up some very impressive numbers on their own. 84-15. Warsaw beats Northwood. The Surf Internet post-game show is coming up next on News Now Warsaw.
Hi, I'm Alan Aldifer.
And I'm Mike Bergen. We love Kosciuszko County and have had the pleasure of serving our community and clients for over 20 years as Aldifer Bergen & Company.
Now we are excited to become part of the Beacon Point Advisor family. This move allows us to have more time to take care of our clients to help in all of your present and future financial needs. All of our local people are staying and are here to see you on West Market Street in downtown Warsaw. Remember, Aldifer Bergen & Company has partnered with Beacon Point Advisors.
Call the glass doctor.
It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, and the game is on the line. Ace pitcher Johnny never misses on the mound. He checks the runners, gets the sign, winds up and delivers. Oh no, it's a wild pitch. Look out! If you find yourself on the wrong end of a fastball, call Glass Doctor of Indiana for any glass issue. Auto, home, commercial, or even a custom piece of glass. Here comes the best pitch. Glass Doctor of Indiana has you covered except your eyeglasses and your water glasses. Call Glass Doctor of Indiana to fix your pain.
Finley & Co. Boutique is your one-stop shop for all the women on your holiday list. Hi, this is Jenny. Our friendly and attentive staff is there to help you find the perfect gifts for your loved ones. You'll find the latest women's styles and looks, including denim, trending tops, and holiday wear. And don't forget those stocking stuffers. We have unique gift ideas that you just won't find anywhere else. Can't find what you're looking for? No problem. We also have gift cards. Visit FinleyandCoBoutique.com and watch our socials for holiday updates and upcoming events. Merry Christmas!
Hello, I'm Jay Rigdon with Rock Hill Pinnock. Besides death and taxes, the only other thing that's inevitable in life is change. This coming year, we're likely to see changes in both federal and state law that will affect you. While we can't eliminate death or taxes, we can help you protect yourself and your family from future changes that will affect us all. Make sure you're getting the best advice to help you deal with your legal needs by calling Rock Hill Pinnock at 574-267-6116 for an appointment. Rock Hill Pinnock, lawyers you can count on.
R&B Car Company in Warsaw wants your car, and we're paying top dollar to get it. At the R&B Car Company Buying Center, our buyers are on site with free appraisals, instant cash offers, and no obligation. Any make, any model, any condition, we'll buy it today. Start at rbcarcompany.com or drive in for a real offer on the spot. Fast, easy, transparent. R&B Car Company. We buy cars. Located on Biomet Drive just off US 30 in Warsaw.
Bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, car stalls won't start, oh what you gonna do, oh what you gonna do, call the boys in blue, wrecking any state, and need the best rates, take the next step, call Record Genep, go with the guys who got the best tools, if you get in a wreck, they'll come get you, bad wreck, oh what you gonna do, call Record Genep, to come get you, remember when you get in a wreck, call Record Genep.
Tiger Talk, presented by R&B Car Company. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. on News Now Warsaw.
Big win for the Lady Tigers here tonight. 84-15, a historic game to be sure. The 800th win in the history of Lady Tiger basketball. Also, Jocelyn Bricker with her 24 points becomes the number 2 scorer in the history of Lady Tiger basketball. She now has 1,363 points and now sets her sight on the number 1, Jacqueline Leininger, Miss Basketball from 2004, to see if she can reach that lofty peak. Individual scoring. First of all, for Northwood, as we tell you that the postgame show is brought to you by Surf Internet. The holiday season brings more to do and more to connect. Smart devices, computers, TVs, and gaming systems all online at once. With Surf Fiber Fast Internet, you'll have the power to do it all. Plans start as low as $30 a month with auto pay and include perks like free installation and a free Wi-Fi router. Visit surfinternet.com to learn more. For Northwood, who falls to 3-4, Addie Davis, 4 points, Ivy Leaper, 2. Taryn Markham, 4 points. She was the leader in the game for Northwood. Ella Balassa, 3 points. Claire Hill finished with 2. For Warsaw, Reagan Robinson, 9 points, all in the fourth quarter, and that is a career high for her. Kyra Kaiser, 3, all in the first half. Kaylee Goheen with 6. Erin McManus with a couple of threes and 6 points. And then in double figures, Alexis Neely with 14, including 4 more three-pointers. And as we look at the stat sheet real quick, she was 3 of 4 from three-point range, which means she's hit 11 of her last 21 three-point attempts. She has been right on. Brooke Zartman had another big scoring game tonight, found the range from outside. She hit 7 three-pointers, finished with 23 points. And the leading scorer, Jocelyn Bricker, who, as we said, now number 2 on the all-time scoring list at Warsaw finished with 24 points. It was 17-6, Warsaw at the end of one. And the Lady Tigers, frankly, did not shoot well at all. They were 5 of 19 in the first quarter and 3 of 11 from three-point range in that first quarter, but then started to connect in the second. Outscored Northwood 21-2 and led at halftime 38-8. Outscored Northwood in the third 29-6, delayed 67-14 at the end of three, and outscored Northwood in the fourth 17-1, and they win the game 84-15. We were never tied, and we had no lead changes. Warsaw won the JV game too and won that big, 59-15. The JV has won 7 in a row, and they are now 7-1 of the year. Anya put the code with 3 3-pointers and 18 points. Lenny Krebs already up here. That was fast. Hey, your kids look like more like what we expected from them here tonight against Northwood.
You know what you saw in the second half, especially. Even in the first half, we were getting great shots. They just weren't going through. And but what I think you saw in the second half was just pure joy, selfless playing. They were out there to make each other look better. And the thing I complimented them on in the locker room was the kids that made the right play. They just made the right read, because our value system is probably a little bit different inside that locker room and what we value than a lot of people sitting out here. Everybody, it's easy to look at the points, and what I value is Reagan Huss being in the right position defensively and making the right pass to hit an open teammate cutting to the rim. What we value is Kyra Kaiser getting 3, 4, 5 offensive rebounds on the same possession and keeping a possession alive. Those kids are making the right plays, and those are the things we're going to reward. And I'm just so proud of our kids, and it was nice to see that joy, just a pure joy coming back.
Just from a shooting standpoint, we haven't been through the numbers. From three-point range, first quarter, 3 of 11. The last 3 quarters, 12 of 16. That's pretty good.
You know, and once again, they just relaxed. They saw the ball go through a hoop a couple times, and then they just started making the right plays. Nothing was forced. You know, the Northwood stayed in their zone. We put Bricker at the nail hole and tried to get the ball to the short corner. You know, we would dive Bricker towards the rim. If she wasn't there, we had a backside skip. And then you just saw us get out in transition. That was more the transition we're used to seeing with the Warsaw team, and just getting out and running and pushing the basketball and just making plays. That's what this team is good at. And it was fun to watch and neat to see those kids play that way.
You mentioned Reagan Huss, and I continue to be incredibly impressed by all the things she brings to your basketball team. She didn't score a point tonight. She only shot the ball twice. She had 4 assists, 4 steals, and was really good on the defensive end. And she continues to give you every minute she has and play very well in doing it.
You know, Reagan Huss is, we talked about this in one of the Tiger Talks or one of the pregame shows. She's what I consider just a Swiss Army knife. Some of those young kids probably don't have a clue what we're talking about when we mention a Swiss Army knife.
No.
Well, she just brings whatever we need on that given night. And tonight, I was just so impressed with how she played defensively, how she continued to make the right play. And for her, this is new, playing this way, playing this style. And it's neat to see her continue to grow and develop within our system. I'm proud of our kids for allowing her the grace, giving her the grace to continue to grow in our system. You know, Kyra Kaiser's another one, a kid who's, 5'8", getting 4, 5, 6 offensive rebounds in the first half and just keeping possessions alive. Just love that kid and how hard she plays. So, you know, a good opportunity to play some kids and get better tonight. And, you know, we're going to enjoy this when we have Wawasee coming up.
We almost take her for granted, but we need to talk about Jocelyn, because tonight was a historic night on several levels. It was the 800th win in program history. It's 30 straight NLC wins, and Jocelyn Bricker became the number 2 all-time leading scorer. She had another fantastic game tonight, and It's hard to imagine of all the girls in 51 years that have played Lady Tiger basketball, only one has scored more points than she has.
You know, and Jocelyn has worked hard for multiple years. I'd say 4 years, but she was working hard long before that to put herself in this position. But at the same time, I know Jocelyn Bricker would be the first one to acknowledge her teammates and how her teammates have helped her get to this point. You piggyback that with, we've got Brooke Zartman, who's not far behind, to get to what will be number 3 now. And those two kids just continue to push each other and share the ball. And just taking the listeners back to a play to see Jocelyn Bricker catch that ball and just flip it back to Zartman. That's the teamwork that we have, and it's going to benefit her in the long run to be able to do that. But what a night, a historic night. I didn't have any idea it was 800th win. But you and I talked about Jocelyn before the game. We knew she got to 10. But I don't think that's on her mind. I think she just wants to keep winning and doing what she can to help her team.
Okay, Saturday, another road trip in the conference, this time to Wawasee.
Wawasee is going to be another game that, once again, we need to be focused on us and how good can we be. We can't be worrying about our opponents and what they're going to do. We just have to go in and be the best version of us. I wrote on the board in there prior to the game that this is about us, and that's what we have to do. We have 4 or 5 more games before the Hall of Fame game that we just need to make sure we're taking advantage of. 1, building depth. 2, continuing to get better. And Wawasee's another opportunity to do that.
Okay, good job. Thank you. Lenny Krebs and the Lady Tigers. Winners tonight over Northwood, 84-15. We'll come back with the final stats of tonight's game next on News Now Warsaw.
Discover that I filed feeling that only your neighborhood tax experts at H&R Block can provide, with guaranteed accuracy and your max refund or your money back. Walk in or make an appointment today to get your taxes squared away at H&R Block.
This is Vicki Wilson from your locally owned H&R Block offices on Walton Boulevard and Commerce Drive.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hrblock.com/guarantees.
Tired of squinting at the menu or pretending you can see the scoreboard? At Reinhold & Tolmer Eye Care, we're here to help you see what you've been missing. With over 50 years of experience and 4 trusted doctors, we provide the expert care your eyes deserve. No guesswork, just clear vision. Book your appointment today at reinholdeyecare.com or call 574-269-3828 and take the first step into a clearer tomorrow. Reinhold & Tolmer Eye Care, family-centered care with medical-grade expertise, right here in Warsaw.
When you need anything bicycle related, ride over to Trailhouse Village Bicycles in Winona Lake. They've got top quality brands like Trek, Giant, Specialized, Electra, and Aventon e-bikes, plus great bikes for the kids. You'll find accessories, apparel, and components, along with a service department, bike fitting studio, and a selection of pre-owned bikes. Visit trailhousevillage-bicycles.com or stop by 1001 East Canal Street in Winona Lake. Your complete cycling resource. Trailhouse Village Bicycles.
Your local auto owners insurance agency is the W.R. Hall Insurance Group. Hi, this is Mitchell Hall. For 5 generations, my family's 100 plus years in business